I'm Nail the Grass Bison, your host for Nova Science Now. Imagine a world where people go crazy and attack you. Well, you don't have to imagine anymore. People across the world are going insane. What is the cause of this madness? What if I told you it was a bottle of water that almost all Americans have tried? Crazy? Exactly.
I am in the middle of Lebanon, Virginia, the center of the outbreak. I have here with me an expert on contaminated control methods.
Methods for controlling the contaminated, or Connies as locals call them, have greatly improved since the first outbreak. Initial methods consisted of introducing an ice pick to the brain of the contaminated through the eye socket. Studies have shown that this greatly decreases the aggressive nature of the Connie, but also scrambles the cognitive functions of the victim. Lately, new technology has risen that controls the Connie and is not as controversial. Electrodes embedded in the cranium of the test subjects connected to an external collar send signals to the part of the brain that controls anger to effectively control aggression. Tests have shown this to be extremely more effective than the previous methods. Another feature is mercy mode. When the collar gets readings of increased aggression, the electrodes increase the amount of electricity sent into the brain until the aggression stops. If the Connie continues to be aggressive, the collar goes into mercy mode and stops the heart.
Beep. Hi, I'm Rainbow Raven, son of the Astros. I'm here to talk about the Connie Rights Organization, or CROW. CROW believes in treating Connies like normal people, which they are, like you and you and you. Connies have been mistreated over the years by governments that are corrupt. There have been pickaxings gone through the brain and shock collars. We believe it's wrong and we like it stopped. Thank you. I'm here to make contact with the Connie kind. Nice, Connie. Nice. Connies are people too. Respect the CROW.
Most of the Connies have been rounded up and put in shelters so that their family members can claim them. I have been invited to a local shelter to speak with the owner, Jean.
Here at Lebanon Shelters, we take the highest priority for our patients. They are very good people at heart, but are just sick in the mind. Our cages are a foot wider than state law requires, and have amenities like food and water and free clothes. We have had one person so far that has claimed their mom, but we are still optimistic. If you don't know where your contaminated relatives are, here's the place to start looking.
As a representative of the ThinPro company, I would like to publicly apologize for this calamity. We have acknowledged our failure and are doing our best to right our wrongs. We have already donated millions of dollars to help those we have hurt, and are donating to shelters across the country. Please know that we are sorry and recognize that it is our fault.
The world may never be the same after this pandemic that has swept the world. One thing we are sure of is that we will never lose hope and continue pressing forward. This has been Nova Science Now with your host, Nail the Grass Bison.